Make an evergreen grave blanket. A grave blanket is something that you can make on a grave to protect it from the harsh weather. It can also be a decorative piece that can beautify the grave of your loved one. Some flower shops make grave blankets that you can order. You can choose the type of greens and flowers that you want included on the grave blanket. You can easily make your own evergreen grave blanket to save some money. Find out how to do this by following the steps below. Materials that you need. The materials that you need for making the evergreen grave blanket are evergreens, boards, chicken wire, a block of styrofoam, pliers, hammer, wire and some nails. You can purchase these from your local hardware store. Purchase some evergreens from a flower shop. Prepare the frame for the blanket. The first thing that you have to do is to prepare the frame for your blanket. Cut the boards to form a frame for the grave. Make sure that the entire frame covers the grave so that it can be properly shielded from harsh weather. Attach the boards together with nails. Attach the styrofoam block. Now you can attach the styrofoam block on the frame. The styrofoam is the part that covers the gravestone, so you should place it on the upper part of the frame. Stick in a wire at the center of the styrofoam and let the wire hang out on each side. This will add support to the styrofoam block. Twist a wire on the sides of the frame and connect it to the wires coming out of the styrofoam block. You can use the pliers to twist the wires so that you won't have a hard time. Add chicken wire throughout the frame. Add chicken wire on the entire frame. Work vertically at first and then add horizontal wires to form squares on the frame. Stick on the fresh evergreen. Now you can start sticking on the fresh evergreen. Start with the styrofoam block first. Use the evergreen branches and stick them on the styrofoam. Fill up the styrofoam until it is not visible anymore. Afterwards, you can add more flowers to add color to the grave blanket. Work on the body of the grave blanket when you are done with the styrofoam. Use the wires to twist the evergreen and hold them in place. Do this until the entire grave blanket is covered with evergreen. Place the blanket over the grave. Place the blanket over the grave when you are done. You can secure the grave blanket down by adding some snow over the evergreen branches. You can also wire it down by placing wire at the corners of the frame and planting them down on the ground. Now you know how you can make an evergreen grave blanket. The steps are quite easy, but this can take some time to do. You can check out other designs for grave blankets on the internet to get some inspiration in making your own.